All right. Hello, everyone. Today,
Hello. Thanks everyone
we
for jumping on with us. Cue intro. Cue
oh yeah,
intro
yeah, yeah,
music.
yeah, yeah.
We need the intro music right
man.
about now.
I did get the yeah.
Where's that intro
All
music
right.
that we
So
asked for?
while we're waiting for Mr. Brian James to get back in and
There he
Evans,
is.
uh, today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of having a YouTube channel. You know how it benefits you as a creator, whether it holds you back, and how it can be profitable. But before we
Yep.
jump in, we're going to do a quick introduction. My name
Absolutely.
is Selom Jaka. I am a photographer who just moved from Pennsylvania to Fort Worth, Texas. It's only been a few days. So if you need to collab or
Yeah.
need a photographer, let me know. I'm a wedding and portrait photographer. My Instagram is at Meek Photos Vision. And next we have uh, Paul. Go ahead.
Yep. My name is Paul, based in Toronto. I'm a photographer of all sorts. I run a photo meetup here in Toronto called Get Out Shoot. Just got a snazzy new business card. So,
Ooh.
yeah, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe. I restarted the meetup vlogs, and you can see what the meetups are all about. And follow me on Instagram. And look forward to that. Brian, you're up. Brian's on mute. Brian, you're on mute. I should have told you that. I should have told you that before.
Hello
I should
again.
have told you that before.
Hello again. I'm Brian James. That's the wrong finger. This right here is my Instagram handle. You can also check me out on my website at www.mrbrianjames.com. I do a variety of shooting. I'm currently based in Toronto, but for the right amount of money, I will travel wherever you are. So thank you for having me, gentlemen, and I'll pass it on to Evans.
Hey guys, my name is Evans. I'm based in Toronto as well. I do weddings, events, portraits. You know, my Instagram is at Eba46. No, that's about me. That's it.
Evans is the man.
All right.
Evans is
He's almost at,
Evans is cranky today
almost-
because his microphone is not working. So
Oh man, he doesn't have his smooth buttery background today.
Yeah, I've got
Doesn't
some
have audio.
I'm what do you call it? MacBook webcam with built-in audio, so
Hey,
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
that's crazy, man.
It sounds pretty good for now.
good to go for today.
Yeah. All right. Well, so today there is no script really. I just want you guys to
No
share
script.
experiences, and we are gonna go with that. So I'm going to get
Yeah.
started. Let's start on
Sure.
a positive note. So we're going to go around the room, and everybody's going to share one positive thing that they have experienced since having a YouTube channel. You know, going along with their business.
Yeah.
So personally, I have actually booked some events through YouTube because, you know, Bride was looking up some wedding poses and stuff, and they somehow came across my channel, and they watched some videos, and I, you know, when you sound like an expert in what you are teaching, it's working. It looks like you know what you're doing. So she felt comfortable hiring me for a wedding. So that's one advantage right off the top. Yeah. Okay.
It's a great story.
Yeah.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, positive experiences, I would probably say that you have impact with people that you haven't met before. Like sometimes I get messages from people that I've never met, and they've commented on whatever video I've done, and it's helped them or it's inspired them to do whatever. And I think just you just don't know where your content goes sometimes, and you don't know who's watching, and you don't know how it affects people. And I think there's a lot of power to that, especially with, you know, you're basically on the World Wide Web, and your video can be seen at anywhere, at any time, at anywhere in the world. So I think just the ability to affect anybody I think there's a lot of power to that. And I mean, I've had a lot of positive experience with that. And yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain when if you haven't had it happen personally to yourself, but when it does happen, it does feel good. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It does feel good.
For sure. I mean, for me, I don't. I haven't begun really recording my portrait sessions or things like that, but I've been thinking about recording different things, either my street photography, because that's really what I love to do, or portraits, and I haven't done that yet. But what I have done is, I mean, mainly on my site, you'll see like tutorials and product reviews. And what's funny is like the product reviews get the most views, and I'm not even, I'm just reviewing like cheap products, really. But I mean, people, that's what they like to see. But the cool thing for me, as far as the positive, is like when, people go onto my editing videos and say things like, I never knew that's how you did that. This is amazing. Thank you so much. It was so helpful. And then maybe they'll reach out to me on Instagram and tag me in their photo and say, hey, this is what I learned on your YouTube channel. And then I applied it. Yeah. And so that's pretty awesome. And then, sometimes I even see people doing things better than what I taught. So I'm like, damn, I got to step it up. So that's cool. I like to help people kind of expand their knowledge base. That's what's fun for me.
It's the power behind it. Absolutely.
Yeah. For me, it's just being able to sometimes see the sort of comments that people will leave on the videos and the impact that it's had on them, right? And also having, just that feeling that I've been able to share something that has become valuable to someone else. That's what drives me to go on YouTube. Right?
Yep.
And I've also gotten a couple of clients who have seen some of my shoots, and BTS shoots or something like that, and they've reached out to me to do shoots and stuff. But mainly for me, it's just that feeling that I put something out there, it's been helpful to someone else. They've been able to learn from that. That gives me a lot of pride, I would say.
Yeah, man.
And the funny thing is that even though I started off being a photographer, if you look on my channel, the videos with the most views on my channel, it's mainly the cinematography stuff, the video recordings. Yes. Like the Rebel-S and all that stuff. Those for some reason seem to do a lot better on my channel than the photography stuff. But that feeling that you've put something out there and it's had an impact on somebody, it's not something that it's easy to describe, and it's good. That's what.
Yeah, man. It feels good. People want to learn. I've always said this. It doesn't matter what you're doing, like what kind of video you're doing. Like whenever you upload something public to YouTube, it's a huge accomplishment. No matter if it's good, if it's bad, it doesn't really matter. It's just the fact that you did it. I think it's huge. That's my personal opinion on it. Because not everyone's comfortable uploading public. You can do the video, but not upload. And I think I told Evans this before. Like, if your intention is to upload to YouTube, you need to upload to YouTube whether it's good or bad, because it just makes the next video that much easier to complete the process again, right? You just need to keep doing it because everyone starts at zero, right? Like no one is good at the start of the gate.
Yep, and that's one thing I learned from you, Paul. Because before I met Paul, trust me, I had a lot of videos, and I would record the videos, and what they say you're your own worst enemy. I critique myself so hard about the videos that I have done and I've edited that I don't even post it out there because I feel this is not good enough. Right?
Done the same thing. I've spent hours recording it and everything, and then just like, nah, I'm not posting this.
Same.
I've even deleted them just so I couldn't post them, and then afterwards I'm like, I probably could have salvaged that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I still do it, but not as much as before, because Paul kept saying that to me all the time. Just put it out there. Just put it out there.
If your intention was to upload.
Sometimes,
you're talking to the guy that has like 200 videos.
Yeah,
that's why all my videos out there, like everything. There's nothing in the archive. Everything's out. So
it's like sometimes because I keep saying I would make the same video 5 times over, and I'll still not be satisfied with it. And it will be sitting on my computer. I have so many of those videos on my computer right now, and I just move on because I never got it perfect. Yeah. Okay.
I have that thing too when I talk. Sometimes when I go when I'm kind of lots of like trying to catch
Oh,
my
yeah.
thoughts, something. And sometimes when I look at
All
it,
the time.
it just, sometimes I try to chop at most of them out when I edit.
Yeah.
But sometimes it gets too much and I say, forget it. I don't.
Yeah, too much work. Too much work.
I chop mine all.
Yeah.
How many
Oh,
videos do you guys have that are public?
Right
think
now,
I'm
I
like
have
most.
about, I think about 54 to 60.
Okay.
I'm at like,
I think mine might be about 50 or 40. I don't remember, but it's around that 50 or 40.
Paul?
I think I'm at like 115 or something.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I'm going to step it up. I think I'm at like
You
14,
gotta like
maybe.
for anyone that's on this live and they're interested in doing video, my suggestion is to just start. Like, don't even overthink it. First, you need to pick something that you like talking about if you are doing like a talking piece. But I think that's my first advice: is just pick something that you like to talk about, and then you just start doing it. And you need to like put goals to yourself. So if you want to do like a video, I don't know, every 2 weeks, that's your goal. And you need to kind of stick to that. Because otherwise, you're just gonna say, yeah, I'll do a video, and then you don't do the video, and then it's like 6 months later, it's like, oh yeah, I should have done that video. So you need to put goals and like discipline to it if you're really serious about making videos, because videos are a lot of work, right? It depends how crazy you want to get with the edit, but it's a lot of work. So you need to ask yourself how serious you are with creating video, and that's a whole other topic with content creation and TikTok and IGTV. Like, there's just so much to it, but you just need to start somewhere and just keep it very simple at the start.
But Paul's always pushing me. He always messages me and says, hey, you should make that a YouTube video. Hey, why didn't you make that a YouTube video? I'm just like,
Everything should be a YouTube video.
Man,
Even like
you're right.
last night, right? Even like last night.
Yeah, last night, because
I
I just didn't want to edit it and put it all up there. And I was like, I never do IG live. So that's why I figured I'd do it. But in hindsight, yeah, I'll probably do like a little bit more in-depth thing. Actually, like if I just record myself, it's easy. I just record the screen.
Sure.
But like what you do, like with vlogging and all that, and then like the cutting and the panning and the, it's like, oh man,
It's work. It's work.
it's a lot of time.
But
So,
like, if people are on this chat, I mean, you need to enjoy it, right? Like, I don't know what's more work, photography or video. I don't really know.
Video.
I think
Video
videos
is probably more work, right? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. All
I
right.
would say video, but that doesn't mean that I haven't spent an hour and a half on a photo before.
On a single
Yeah.
photo, yeah.
But I'm not going to tell you which photo that was. So, go ahead. What were we going to say, Thor?
Are you
So-
guys on TikTok? Sorry, go ahead.
TikTok. I was, but I end up watching a chain of videos and not do anything with myself, so I deleted it. It's
I
very
like that.
addictive, right?
I don't think I've only posted one video, and that was from when we went to Casa Loma. I did one small short video of it, and that was it.
For TikTok.
Yep.
Yeah, for TikTok.
I
Yeah.
just have 3 videos where I was trying to be comedic. And
TikTok is hard, man. Like, you only have 15 seconds, 30 seconds per video? Less? It's
Well,
hard.
I mean,
man.
it's
I find it very
a
difficult.
good way to drive traffic to your other sites like YouTube, Instagram, if that's
Yeah.
where you want your traffic to
No.
go. But it's just, I mean, if you have time, but if you don't have time, it's bad to be doing everything at once, I mean, that's what I think, because when I spread myself thin like that, it's I don't end up doing well. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it's better to master one platform or just shoot a bunch of crap all over 10 platforms. So
Yeah. I don't know. I find TikTok very difficult.
okay, all right. So let's
I'd
go.
rather edit it a minute here.
I think we have more pros before we get to the cons. Okay, so
Yeah, man.
if you don't have one, we can skip you, but we're gonna go around again and
Okay.
talk about another positive. So for me, I end up learning the subject matter more in depth. So let's say I want to do a video about focus stacking, and I go in and I learn it very well, because they're gonna get you in the comments if you miss something or you do something the hard way and all that. So it actually forces you to learn the proper way of doing things. So if you are going to be the teacher, you have to learn it better than the students.
Yeah.
So that has helped me a lot. And I'm going to throw a second one in here. And then I had put an editing video out, and I gave a free preset to that video. That preset, I had used this thing where I would be able to see who downloaded it. And surprisingly, people who downloaded the preset were from all over the world. And for once, I really felt like I was actually helping people,
Yeah, that's interesting.
And that was very fulfilling. So
that's interesting, man.
Yeah.
I like that. Global reach.
Yes, global reach. Yep,
Global reach.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. With doing video YouTube, like you learn a lot of skills. Like I didn't go to school for video or production or anything. I just took like a 4-week summer course, basic video editing fundamentals. But I mean, otherwise you just kind of learn on the go, and you develop like a lot of skills, editing, storytelling. There's a lot of skills behind that a lot of clients are looking for. So if you're looking to get freelance work, I think, for myself personally, I market those skills because a lot of people are looking for people that can like storytell and do video production and do like audio and build transitions and all that stuff, because it's all skills in the end. And you may not realize it at the start, but after some time, it's like, well, I can do this pretty well. And there's a market for that. So if people are looking to do freelance work like that, and people are looking to do video, not just on YouTube, but Facebook and IGTV, there's a lot of skills behind that you learn if you like doing that kind of stuff.
Yep. For me, when I first started YouTube, I wasn't even so much into videos. Right? I started YouTube as a way of sharing my photography knowledge.
Yeah.
If you look at my first couple of YouTube videos, they really suck, right? Because I didn't know much about video.
Yeah. They did. So.
What?
Look at mine then.
But what YouTube allowed me to do was to learn a lot more about what I wanted to do. Because I wanted to put out videos, but I just didn't want to just put it out. I just wanted to make sure that the videos I'm putting out on YouTube was good quality. Right? So through that, I learned editing. I learned the basics of exposing for video. Because trust me, there's a little bit of differences when you're doing video than when you're doing photography.
Yeah.
Like the exposure rules we know for photography, most of them are okay, but they don't all apply to video. So I had to go back, sit down, learn some of these stuff, and through that, I now do wedding videos, right? Because I gained that knowledge from editing my own YouTube videos and learning to shoot my YouTube videos the proper way, that now I am comfortable shooting full-end wedding videos, right? And I've been doing really good with wedding videos, because now when I go to a client, I don't just offer photography. I can offer you a package of both wedding videos as well as photography. And that has expanded my reach a lot more now.
Huge, man.
And because of that, hopefully I got you a client in October, so we'll talk about that.
Yep.
There you go. I can't wait to see that video, guys.
For me, for a positive, I guess, I feel like I'm the baby here on YouTube, but for me, the positive has been, like I said, when like doing the reviews and things like that, and then occasionally I'll drop my like affiliate links, so I make some income off of my videos. So I'm not big enough yet to get monetized on YouTube. I was in the beginning. I think I made like $8, so that was pretty cool.
Nice.
I got myself a Big Mac meal with a medium Coke and a fry. And I think I had enough left over for a little ice cream. But anyways, Canadian dollars they're not so strong.
That's
so like the affiliate links, and honestly, the best one I've done. I have a review of an MP3 player. I think the MP3 player costs like $18, and so I only make like $1.80 off of that. And it doesn't cost anybody else anything. It doesn't cost the consumer any more money, but they click on the link and I want to say I've sold over, based on that link, I want to say over 100 of those MP3 players. So Yeah, I got like 22,000 views on that, so that's been good. And a couple things here and there, but that's been the positive for me. I mean, we all need money, and if you're gonna be, if you're following me on YouTube anyways, or you're a fan of my photography, or you're just looking for reviews on products, and it helps out the YouTuber, because we need to survive, right? So even if I'm watching a product review and I end up watching 20 minutes of this 25-minute video or whatever it is, I'm going to click on their link, because as far as I'm concerned, they're the ones that just drove me to that, to making that purchase. So that's how you can support. That's how you can support it.
So true. Affiliate links has been very influential for me, because my channel at sometimes is mostly a lot of gear reviews and stuff. And at the beginning, I used to buy most of these gear that I review myself, right? And the good thing is affiliate links have helped me to be able to keep buying gears to review. And it's a good way to help support the channel, like or your favorite YouTubers, because you're gonna buy the goods anyways. It's not gonna cost you anything extra, right? And on my channel, before I started getting a few gears here and there to review, most of the stuff that I used to review came out of the income that I made off of affiliate links.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And about affiliate links, the cool thing is, there was a time I was checking my affiliate link stuff, and I'm like, somebody bought a laptop, but I've never reviewed a laptop, and I got a good chunk of money from that sale.
Yeah.
And so apparently, when they click on your link and they leave that tab open, even if it's 3 days later, and they somehow buy a different product on Amazon that whole day, and they don't close that tab, it all goes to you. It's
so I can explain that. So on Amazon, if you're talking about Amazon, Amazon is anything once they click on that link, and anything within 48 hours, as long as that tab stays open. Now, if they close it and click on someone else's link, or type in Amazon.com or Amazon.ca again, then you lose it. And then the downside I've noticed is a lot of my affiliate links, because I'm from the US, living in Canada, legally, by the way, in case anyone jumps on me, I wasn't just spreading COVID around.
Agent.
The links are different. So if someone goes to like Amazon.com link, but they live in Canada, then they have to go to the CA. I end up losing that, unfortunately. But have you ever looked, and you can see what people, you don't know who's buying it, but like same example, I see.
So there's a way around
paper, I see running socks. I see and I'm like, I'm not reviewing any of these things, but people are just like, oh, while I'm here, I need to get, whatever. So
there's two things. Also, if the person goes to your Amazon, clicks on your Amazon link, puts the item in their shopping cart, it still counts towards your sale, even if they purchase it. I think a couple of days or so after. But the other thing is that for your affiliate link issue, right, there's a way to solve it. When I first started, and I was realizing that, but the funny thing is that most of my affiliate sales is coming from the States, not Canada. So what I used to do is I used to put two links at the beginning, one for Canada, one for the US. However, I have now changed, and I'm using a service called Genius.io. And what that allows you to do is it takes every link and it maps to the region within which the person is clicking from. So if you look at my links right now, you will see it's not Amazon, it's Genius.io or something like that. But what that affords me to do is that now I can join affiliate links, affiliate programs on Amazon from all the different areas. So I'm now on Canada, US, Italy, UK, and I think one more I am on. So I'm on about five different countries, right? So if the person clicks on your link, it automatically goes to the Amazon within their country, and you still get the sales for it.
Okay, right.
Throw that in the comments.
Yeah. Hey guys, if you are watching us right now, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up, and then I left a comment at the very beginning. If you want to join in and chime in and give us your opinion, just click the link, and I can only have 2 additional people at a time, because the StreamYard takes only 6 people. So join us and let's keep the
Gotta be some
conversation.
YouTubers out there. There's gotta be some YouTubers.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
for a free plug. Come on.
plug their channel.
Yep. All right. So
So what about
it's time to visit the negatives.
No.
You can still throw in positive anytime you feel like
I'm gonna
it.
just turn the pauses into negatives. How about that?
So
Forget everything I said.
for me, it's sometimes holds me back. So for example, well, before this whole COVID issue, I realized that on my photo shoots, if I didn't have an assistant, I was still trying to set up tripod and get behind the scenes and stuff. So instead of focusing on the shoot, I am halfway focusing on the shoot and halfway focusing on trying to get some audio, trying to get some video for behind the scenes, and it takes away a little bit. You can easily get carried away with all that, and it can pull you back ever so slightly. Yeah. All right.
Interesting.
Paul.
The cons of YouTube, just the numbers, man. The numbers will kill you. But I mean, again, if you're just starting YouTube, you don't want to look at the numbers, right? Because the numbers don't really matter. I mean, for me personally, like whenever I upload a video, I try to take the emotion out of it. Like, you're not entitled to anything. No one has to watch your video. No one has to like it. No one has to comment. Just because you put something out there doesn't mean anything. You just put a video out there. So that's what I meant earlier when you upload something on YouTube. It's a huge accomplishment because not everyone's comfortable with, how they are on camera, how it does after, and if you're not careful, like the numbers will make you stop. So my advice is don't worry about it. Just focus on the process and just keep making videos, and you'll just get better naturally. And you just need to have fun, like during the whole thing. You just need to enjoy it and be stupid on camera and just keep going, because there's like a lot of YouTube groups on Facebook, which I found through Evans and Meeks and people have been on YouTube for like 14 years, like over 10 years. People have been and they're still just grinding it out. They don't they're just grinding. It's like, oh, I've been on YouTube for 18 months. Like, oh, I've been on YouTube for 14 years. I'm, oh my God.
Could you just hope that one video takes off, goes viral, right?
Well, I mean, you hope, but you just can't depend on it, right? You just can't. Yeah, you just can't expect it because you're not entitled to it. I mean, right?
I know sometimes I'll make a video, and I'm really proud of it, and like in the first week it gets like 60 views, and then I'll make a video that I'm like, this is trash, but whatever. I still hope it's helpful, and then it gets 300 views, and I'm like, how is it that more people were interested in this one, but I spent so much time, and to be honest, if you let that get to you, it can be depressing.
It does.
It's the same thing with like photography and Instagram. I'll be like, this is one of my best photos. I put it up, and it's like it gets no response. But ultimately, that doesn't mean the photo's bad. It just means that enough people didn't see it. Maybe my keywords weren't correct. Maybe I posted at the wrong time. Maybe there's too many people that have already covered that topic. So there's a lot of things that it doesn't necessarily mean the content's not good. And I heard something actually last night before I was going to bed. I was watching Gary Vee, and he was talking about like vlogging even, because Paul vlogs a lot. If you haven't checked out his channel, please go do that. And he said, don't create, document.
Yeah.
He's right. You're so worried about creating something that no one's done and this and that, but instead just document, and then everything just comes naturally. And I would agree, because
people respond to people that are real. Like, a couple of people that I've kind of mimicked my channel off of is Brendan Vanson and Jay Swanson, and I've mimicked some of what they've done, but over time you have your own voice. Mm-hmm. But he's right. Document, like, just be you. Like, tell your story, like however it is that you tell, because only you can tell your story your way. That's what makes you special. That's what makes you stand apart, right? Don't copy Peter McKinnon, because you can't. It's impossible, right? So, just tell your story, and just whatever it is that you want to talk about, right? Even this COVID thing, you have your own experience. You can share it. I think there's a lot of power behind that. Yep. And people respond to people respond to real, especially now. So
Yeah. And one thing that I always say to people, if you want to start a YouTube channel, don't go in thinking that I'm going in for the money, right? Because it's not gonna come in the first one day. I've been on YouTube for probably a little longer than everybody else here. I've been there for maybe a year, two to 2.5 years. And one of the things that have kept me on was that at the beginning and even right now, my main goal was not about the money. It was more about enjoying it, right? Putting out stuff that I enjoy, and I want to enjoy the whole process. If it ends up making me money, good, right? But I want to make sure that I can enjoy and have the fun, because most people start off thinking that I'm going to make money right away because they look at what other people are doing and think, oh, I'm going to start making money. It's going to make me money. And then once they put up the first 2 videos and it's not doing so well, they get discouraged and give up. Right. And you cannot do that. You got to keep going. I just got to 1,000 subscribers after 2 years. Right? So you never know. It could take you longer. Some people do it faster. But don't just go in there comparing yourself to what other channels are doing. Go out there, enjoy yourself, and have fun with what you're doing, right? And let the growth come naturally to you. I know definitely there are stuff that you can do to grow faster and grow, and you can do it. At the beginning, personally, I wasn't even uploading even once a month. I was probably just putting up a video whenever I have the time to, whenever I can. So there were times where maybe 6 months, 3 months, I haven't uploaded a video, right? But the success, the path to growth is to be able to be consistent, right? The channel started growing better and a lot more when I started doing consistency, like trying to put out at least a video a week or something of that sort. Even up to now, I still don't put out a video every week. I try, but not all the time, because I do my full-time job and have other stuff going. But I try to keep to that 1 week schedule. If I can't, I don't stress myself too much. Get to it when I can get to it, right? But you go in there with the attitude of enjoying what you're doing, enjoying to impact people with the knowledge that you have, and that way you're more natural, right? You're not forcing it.
Yeah, and people and I mean Evan's success, because Evans is successful because people respond to Evans because he's real. He tells it how it is, right? So I think it's a prime example of that, of just being you on camera, and people.
Why don't we challenge each other and let's put a video out every week. Not you, Paul. You put out like 2.
Yes, I'll take that. I'll take that, Brian. I'm ready. I'm about to start spitting out videos.
Yeah.
I'm about to start spitting out videos. Yeah.
Good, man.
One other big challenge I have had is niching down. So for me, there are so many things I'm passionate about, and I like cooking a lot. So let's say earlier this year, my wife and I decided to start a cooking channel, and we have 1 video on there, right?
What's the channel? I don't know
it's Afro Caribbean Eats. We made 1 video, and then I will. And we made 1 video, and then that was it. I was focusing more on meat photos, and there was other stuff happening. So there was that.
Food photography, man. Food photography. Combine it.
You know what? Maybe. Yeah. And I like table tennis. I like so many things, but it's really hard to just keep myself boxed in with just photography. So that's a little rough. Yeah.
And that's one of the problems I have too, right? Because I do videos and I do photography, it's become hard to kind of narrow down on which one to go to with on my channel. So I'm doing both video stuff and I'm doing photography stuff all the time. But that's what I say about, I know people always advise and says pick a niche and stick to it. But I mean, I like to do what I love to do, right? So if whatever I have a passion for and I want to put it out there, I use YouTube as my platform of my channel to let it out there. So I try to stay within photography and video stuff, as much as possible. But whatever topic comes in, it doesn't have to be a specific niche for me within that field. I just put out whatever I think I want to put out most of the time.
So let me ask you this. Since we're talking about the cons, right?
Yep.
I have gotten some nasty comments.
Really?
Nasty comments from people like,
What was your
"This is the
comment?
worst review I've ever seen. You're an idiot. You shouldn't be making videos. Get off of YouTube." Man, I've heard. Is that a booger in your nose, or are you? I got you.
Wow.
And I was like, by the way, there was no booger. Look.
Yeah, you're clean, man. You're clean.
So at first I was like, I would engage them, right? I'm like, hey man, I respect your opinion. I'm
Ask them
sorry.
where their video is. Ask them where their video is. That's what I do.
I always check. I always check. And
Yeah.
it's always nothing. Or it's
they don't have a video. They don't even have a subscriber.
But so a couple times I went back and forth, and then I decided, sometimes I just leave the comments unless it's like really like inappropriate, then I'll just delete it. But I wonder, am I the only one that's getting that, or you guys ever have something?
I had maybe a couple that, I mean, not even to that degree, like
Yeah.
but not even just not polite comments, but not like that where it's like get off YouTube. And I've never had that. Never had that.
So
I think the worst one I ever had was someone tell me, "Man, what are you doing? Why are you saying like 200 times in one video?"
So the good thing is that YouTube actually, if you check the box, it filters some of the bad comments. So
yeah, and then I ask you if you want to allow the comments. But yeah, sometimes they sneak through. Evans, I would ask the man, how many languages do you speak? Just curious.
Exactly. Yeah.
But what's funny, like, because the one, I'll be honest, was on the tripod review. I just did like a faux pick tripod review maybe like 2 weeks ago, and then he just went on. It was like a whole paragraph. You're a disgrace. Wow. You did injustice to this company. They shouldn't have endorsed you. They shouldn't have. Well, guess who sent me a full studio lighting setup like yesterday? I got it yesterday. Same company. They said, "Hey, we loved your YouTube video. Can you review it again?" I'm like, well, apparently the company was okay with it, and I was I didn't love the tripod didn't work for me. It would be perfect for a phone or for a GoPro, something like that, but for a DSLR or a mirrorless with a lens on it, it's not really going to work for me. So I said that. I'm just being honest. I'm not going to lie in my review, and but apparently that was good enough. So they sent me more stuff.
Oh. Okay, man.
Yeah, but I just wonder because I know I've seen some videos about some like YouTubers getting like really like just
like the more successful you get, the more trolls you get, because like Naomi says here in the comments, like some people are very jealous, which is probably true because you're there and they're not there, right? So comments are comments, right? It's up to you how you want to respond to them. Try to focus on the positive. You're trying to build a community. You're trying to build an audience. You're trying to build, like a business, a side business, whatever. But you just got to focus on the positive and just like keep pushing forward because the trolls are very minimal.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't know. Like, I mean, for every 100 comments, how many trolls are you gonna get? 1 or 2, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
Well, hopefully, right? But
stay away.
But I have seen like big YouTubers have got some nasty comments.
Yep.
Like nasty, like really.
Yeah,
it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So where's your 2 million subscribers? Like, I don't understand.
Anyway. Somebody told me to go see the doctor to fix my stutter.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So Kim is saying something here. IG needs a bump in the USA. It did better on in the USA because it's not still popular in Canada. What do you guys think? You guys are in Canada, so you guys can comment on this.
IG or IGTV? I don't know.
Hello, Kim. IG or IGTV?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. My IG sucks in both countries. So
really?
I would say my YouTube. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't say that because before I moved to Canada, I was growing pretty well, and then, but I don't think that has anything to do with. I think Canadians love looking at pictures of the CN Tower.
We love looking at pictures of the CN Tower.
Hey Kim, you can always click on the link below and join us and explain what you
join us,
said.
We need
Kim,
some-
listen,
we need
Kim,
some-
listen. I know this is a YouTube show about YouTube, Kim. But real quick, if you want more engagement on your IG, all CN Tower photos get 30% more engagement. So just make
All
sure.
right. Is that proven?
Really?
Science?
That's just my guess.
We need to get more engagement?
So,
I mean,
so one con I wanted to bring up about being on YouTube is that sometimes, and I've seen a lot of photographers get caught in that, where especially when you're doing a lot of BTS shoots for videos for YouTube, where they got caught into this space of just wanting to put out the content, so they end up working for free a lot just to get the content for YouTube. Personally, I don't. So if you look at my channel, my BTS shoots are not as much because for me to take on the BTS, I have to be interested. So there are times where I would message someone or a model on IG or something, and I want to work with them. In that case, I'm pushing to work with that person, and I will let them know I want to work with you for my BTS, and I'll do that. But if someone contacts me, oh, I want to do a shoot, can you do it for me for free and do the back behind the scenes for your YouTube channel? I'm not gonna do it. What I have done is maybe I'll give you $100 discount or maybe a 10% discount or something. But
let me go talk to the manager.
Yep. But I try as much not to get into that groove of, because I want content for my channel, I'm gonna go out and take on every shoot, right? Paid or not paid, just to get the content. Right. That's one hard reality, because if all you the channel is doing is just putting out the BTS, sometimes you get into that loop of people just coming to shoot because they just want to be on YouTube and don't want to pay.
Yeah. But I mean, that would be, if you're just starting. But I mean, you're a few years into your career. You've been doing this a while. But for somebody starting out,
right?
That's how, like Time for Print, same thing. Like if
Time for Print, I still do Time for Print, right? But I try to make sure that there is a fair balance between paid jobs and Time for Prints.
Yeah, because we're all photographers here. I know this is but I mean, we put a lot of time. We have a lot of money invested in our equipment. We take a lot of time to edit our photos. Do you know what I mean? I mean, no offense, guys. But, I know you picked out your outfit and you showed up and you spun around and flicked your hair here and there, but there's a lot more that goes into it. And it's not to say that, like, obviously there's talented models and things like that, but just, if anything, I know this is about YouTube, but if people could understand and appreciate the time that's spent, making these photos.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Because most people don't realize that if I spend an hour shooting, I'm probably going to spend another 3 or 4 hours editing, right? Depending on how much pictures I'm going to develop, deliver, right? So,
gotta stand up, man, or else everyone's gonna be asking things for free. It happens all the time. People, some people, it's just people think it's for free. It's like, well, no, it's you.
What's our host? Our host got to say. Look, he's thinking.
Oh, no, I was rereading the comments down here. I was like, So, I mean, just like Evan said, it's there's one thing I learned from Jason Lehner. He said something at the height of his photography career. He realized that if he was not doing a free shoot, he didn't have full control, and there are some shots he wants in certain ways, but when he's working for brands and these top class models who come with their own team and everything, they have people posing them, they have people choosing locations and everything. So he had very little creative control. So he still made sure he did a free shoot every other week, and that he had 100% creative control. And it's those shoots that he actually uses to promote his work. The other shoots, he just gives them to the clients. And so there's that fine line of, taking control or taking money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's good. Like FTP shoots are really good for getting the kind of shoots you want and taking control of the whole creative process, right? And I do it. I'm not putting it down. It's a good thing to do, right? But you're spending as well so money on equipment and gear plus your time, right? So you have to like what I'm saying is you gotta balance it out, right? There need to be a fair amount of balance between the clients that are actually paying for the gears, right, and the clients that I'm using to do my promo. FTP shoots are good ways of getting good content to promote yourself, right? No doubt.
Yeah.
But there's always that fine balance. If you're consistently doing that and not making any money out of the shoots to put towards gear, then it becomes a problem for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, there's a balance.
Yeah, like
right?
I put out on my IG stories. I was like, hey, can I want to pour honey all over someone's face, and that was like a creative shoot I want to do. So I can't expect the client to be like, hey, I know you're paying me a couple $100, but by the way, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah. By the way, I got no takers on that. So
You got none?
Oh, you did
I'm sure.
none?
I'm
no,
pretty
I'm
excited.
just gonna pour it on myself, honestly, because I do a lot of self
Make sure
portraits.
you do a video on it. Make sure.
Yeah,
make sure
I
you
hook
upload
the
it.
camera up to the computer. Yeah, you're right. I'll just do behind the scenes. I'm gonna get myself a big jar of honey, and
120. Hey, make it 120.
put a tarp on the floor. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. All right.
Could be good.
So
Could be good, man.
so we are still on the negatives, right? So any other negatives anybody has
sure.
in mind? For me, when I started, it was
Maybe
just,
burnout.
yeah, well, there's burnout. When I started, I was focusing too much on the numbers, like earlier this year, I would always be on YouTube Studio
Numbers
to
will kill you.
see how many subscribers, how many. And in
don't even
fact,
look at-
for the past couple of months, I just stopped. Like sometimes I don't even look for a whole
You
month.
stop.
And then,
I don't even look.
yeah. So, but now I'm going to start creating. So I think it comes with the more you create, the more you check. Because I've noticed that if I don't create videos, I don't get a lot of views at all. So, yeah.
The funny
Exactly.
thing
It's
is
like,
that
what have you done for you lately?
yeah, the funny thing is that for the last couple of weeks, I've been checking a lot. Maybe just because I'm so
man.
close.
Because you're almost there.
4,000.
You're almost at that reach.
But
have that on the big TV.
yep. One thing that I've learned also over the years is, for some reason, there are times where I have taken a long break, and for some reason, so this happens a lot. When you take a break from YouTube, your views and your watch time seems to take a big dive. If you're not consistently pushing out content, it looks like YouTube for some reason just decides not to promote your content anymore.
I think you're
because
quit.
you're not uploading regularly for some reason.
Yeah. Weird,
they
man.
think
I don't
maybe
know.
you gave up or you
You gave up or whatever.
I don't know, but like
No wonder. That's my problem.
yeah.
That's all we got to do every
So
week,
that's
guys.
one of the
We got to
negative
push each
aspects.
other.
Yeah, every week, man. Every week.
Every
Yeah,
week
do
is,
every-
I'm gonna
every
start
week is the way to
tomorrow.
go, right?
Let's go,
If-
guys. Let's
If
go.
I don't see a video from all you guys by next Wednesday, I'm not going to come on the show. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to come on the show, and then I'm going to write in the comments. I'm just going to troll you guys, man.
You're just gonna troll it.
This show sucks. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
Hey,
You don't even
hey.
put out content.
Hey,
man.
any comment helps.
Any
Oh,
comment.
and about that, negative comments is also engagement. So just respond respectfully, and
Yep.
just keep it going.
All right,
Yeah.
let me thumbs down this video real quick.
There you go.
We're gonna test that theory.
Test it.
Wait.
What is this,
Let's test it on your channel, Brian.
Oh yeah, sure. Everybody, you know what? Everybody that's watching this show right now, Go to my YouTube channel after this is over, and I want you to thumbs down all my videos.
Oh, your video.
Yeah,
There you go.
give Bram's videos thumbs down twice, right?
Give them all thumbs
Twice.
down.
Twice. Just click on the thumbs down twice.
I appreciate
Oh man.
Oh man.
That's
Looks
too
like
much.
we don't have any takers to join us today.
Yeah,
Oh man. Oh
not
well.
today, but oh well.
Oh well. So
Yeah.
now, for anyone watching, I want you guys to give them a few tips if they are just starting a YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
What tips? What can they do to get started, to get off the ground, and to
Yep.
make their lives easy? All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna start.
Yeah, start, man.
Quick one. So if you can get what's the name of that app that helps with the keywords and stuff?
The keywords, the hashtag.
Yeah, hashtag
Yeah.
right here.
Are you talking about TubeBuddy?
What?
Yeah,
Are you talking about
TubeBuddy.
TubeBuddy?
I didn't even know. I'm
Yeah,
like, why is
yeah.
nobody?
Yes, my bad. TubeBuddy.
TubeBuddy.
Get TubeBuddy. Don't be guessing the keyword. So whatever your video is about, once you put the title in there, it guesses the relevant keywords that people are searching.
Yeah.
That way, it drives the traffic to your channel, and that's a very easy way to get started. Don't waste too much time, trying to find stuff by yourself. Okay.
I think that's been a huge help to me. Paul recommended that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
even what I've been doing now is going back into my old videos, and then now that it's had time to like show me where my keywords rank and all the keywords that are doing nothing for me, I'm taking them out
You take them out. Yeah.
or rearranging them. I didn't even know that was a thing, but your best keywords should be first.
To be first. Yep. So now it gives you the option to sort it out. So once you go in, just look at the best keywords, bring them at the top. The other ways that I also do is that I do some research. So before I start the video, I do what we call, and TubeBuddy can help you do that too. You do title search, right? So you go into TubeBuddy, you go to the video planner, topic planner thing, put in the topic you're trying to use, and it will give you some ideas of how that topic is going to rank, right? The other thing is that it also gives you similar videos that are using tags that are helping. So I look at those tags and I copy them. Right? Copy some of them, copy some of those key tags. And they help make your video rank too.
Yeah, man.
What'd you say, Paul?
I would say for people that want to start, I would say just start. Just start. You just need to just start somewhere. Use whatever you have. Do the video on your phone. You don't even have to use YouTube. You just use Facebook, use IGTV, go on TikTok. Like you don't need to make like a big production of things. You just need to start somewhere, and then, like I said, you need to set goals, like one video a week or one video every 2 weeks, and just keep making, and then over time you'll get really good, and then you'll be like Evans here. So.
Baller. He just got a new Mercedes when he hit 1,000.
I know. Hey,
I wish.
I'm still waiting for my check, Evans.
Yeah. We're all coming out of Texas, man.
The other thing I would say is that pay attention to the one thing I was gonna say is that pay attention to your thumbnails as well.
Thumbnails and titles huge.
Play a role, in a title. They
I'm
play
getting
a
really
role. Up until a couple months ago, I never really paid attention to what I was doing with thumbnails. Yeah.
So what do you guys use to create your thumbnails? There are a few tools out there.
I used to do them manually in Photoshop until I realized that Canva has a way of making it easy, and Spark.
Yeah.
Canva. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I used to. I got the Canva Pro. Canva,
How much is that?
It's like $10. No, it's $150 for the year.
But they have a lot. I tried the Pro for free for like 30 days, and then I went back to.
I love it because even the resizing thing. So, for example, I make a thumbnail and then I'm like, you know what? I want to use it as my YouTube banner or an Instagram, and it changes it. It does it all for you. And then to have the overlays in your video is huge because, it has all the vectors versus like just squares and
Right.
circles. You can put vectors over your videos and things like that. So
I
not
see.
if I only made more videos, it would be really useful. But it's all right. It's all right. I'm gonna start. Yeah. So Canva's good. TubeBuddy is good. If you're watching this and you're on minute 54 and you haven't liked and subscribed to Meek's channel, I don't know what you're doing, but I only see 5 likes on here, and that's really an injustice to us. I mean, we've been pouring our heart out for the last hour for you people about the positives and the negatives in our experiences. This is really invaluable. As a matter of fact, go ahead and send me a check in the mail. If you don't give this video the thumbs up, okay, we got another one. See, they're listening. They're listening.
That's it.
Nice. Good job.
Not
Good
that
job,
hard.
Brian. Good job, Brian.
You just, it's just click it. That's it. That's it.
I post
Okay.
mine in 4K, Maryland Drone Guy.
All right, Maryland Drone Guy. So,
Okay.
I just do my stuff in 1080p. I struggle editing in 4K, even though I've now found a way around it using what's the
Proxies?
name? Proxies, yes, using proxies. But I just realized that it's not that much of a difference, and so I just upload in 1080p. Yeah.
So I'll share with you guys a little secret. Okay.
Nice.
Most of the time I shoot in 4K, but in a scenario where I want to do slow mo, because on my A7 III I can only do 120 frames per second when I do 1080, right? So if I shoot the entire let's say show in 1080, or even for my screen captures, right, when I do tutorials in
Right.
Photoshop or stuff, I do screen capture. I capture in 1080, but I export in 4K. Right. So try it out.
Does it upscale it or what?
Yeah, you can upscale. So there's 2 ways to upscale. You can upscale right inside the editing software before you even get to the upload page. I mean the export page, or in Premiere you can also do it whilst you're exporting. Right? But it's always better if you upscale before you export.
Here's the thing: how many viewers? So, Drone Guy, if you're still watching, how many viewers have 4K televisions that they're watching YouTube on? How many viewers have 4K computer monitors? And I know there's no viewers that have 4K cell phones.
Yeah.
So to me, it's not necessary yet. To me, it's not necessary, especially
really
when my
isn't.
video is
It's
just
not necessary.
takes all day and night.
Yeah, it's not necessary to upload in 4K. However, I think about a year ago or 6 months ago, when I started uploading in 4K, the main reason was that I found out somewhere, and I could be wrong, that YouTube was giving priority to 4K videos in the ranking system.
Mm-hmm.
So I just said, well, if I have a 4K camera, why not? I'll just shoot it in 4K.
Yeah, I've seen big.
That's not true.
Yeah, I've seen.
I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
I've seen big channels that went 4K and then it was just way too much storage. They came back down to 1080p, and you wouldn't notice the difference in the workflow. So, yeah.
That's why, for me, the best of both worlds. I shoot 1080p with a smaller phone format, but then I upscale and upload in 4K.
Right. It's like,
No 8K.
No,
Relax.
no. Hey, but the new Canon mirrorless is gonna be shooting 8K, right?
There's no way I'm going back to Canon.
No way. Oh
No.
man. Wait, we don't have any Canon shooters on here?
No.
Oh, Nikon,
Yeah.
Nikon,
Oh,
Sony.
Nikon. And 2 Sony guys.
Nikon, Sony.
Nikon and Panasonic.
Oh, we could.
I see that. Is it? I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but is it? Wait, let me go on YouTube. So the 2 Nikon guys are on top and Sony's on the bottom. Obviously, because Sony's supporting the rest of the mirrorless community.
Oh, there goes the Sony guys, man. You
That's
just
a good one.
Just saying. I mean, we're always years ahead. If it wasn't for Sony like driving this technology, you guys would be. I mean, no one here shoots Canon because Canon just decided like, oh yeah, maybe we should start with this mirrorless thing because nobody wants to carry a brick around anymore.
Hey, but if you're not holding a brick, you're not a professional.
Yeah, because the bigger your camera is, the better photographer you must be.
Yep.
Hey now.
But so many people think that. So many people think that. You show up to a shoot with like I shoot with a Sony A6000. It's like the size of my cell phone. And people are like, "Are you a good photographer? Did you bring your other camera?"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. Like when I had my bigger DSLRs with the vertical grip and stuff, people would make way for me at weddings. But when I switched to the Nikon Z6 and it was just a small mirrorless camera, I'd have to be pushing people and convincing them that, hey, I am the photographer. But yeah, because they all had cameras the same size. Yeah. Well.
She said I shoot with Canon. So Helen, there's nothing wrong with Canon. I shot Canon at first too. I think they make amazing glass. I think that's the best thing about Canon. I think their lenses are incredible. And to be honest, all the top 5-6 models or companies they're all fantastic. It's just personal preference. We're just messing around.
Yep. I was a Canon shooter for years as well. I only switched because at a certain point in time, I felt they were not innovating enough, and I needed something a little bit more. So I moved to Sony. But Canon was great. I just won't go back because now I've sold all my lenses and I've invested too much in the Sony ecosystem. But outside of that, Canon is still great.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. If like some Nikon dealer came to my house and was like, "We want you to be an ambassador for Nikon. Here's 11 lenses and our 2 newest camera bodies," I'd be like, "Sony who?
That's it.
Never heard of it."
Yep. Perfect. That's it.
Until someone's buying my equipment, then.
Oh man!
I have no loyalty to any brand, right? Which is all
right. That's
what I'm using.
It's hard not to maintain loyalty to any brand when you don't have the lenses are not interchangeable. So just like you said, if all your lenses are Nikon, it's really hard to go somewhere else. You're pretty much stuck, Yeah. And you just hope that your company makes good cameras. Otherwise, you're going to have to make a hard decision to switch.
That's why one of the main advice I give people getting into photography is that before you buy that first expensive camera, make sure you know the path that you want to go, right? Because if you start buying that camera and you start investing in lenses, especially the lenses, right? I don't mind changing my bodies, but the lenses are the most expensive piece of it, and that's
I wish I could change my body.
That's the important stuff. But once I invest too much in lenses, I don't really want to change the system because now I have to sell up my lenses again and figure out what to do.
All right, guys. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, I hope this helped you guys. I know Maryland Drone Guide's on YouTube. I don't know if people here are on YouTube or they're thinking about doing YouTube or any kind of video stuff, but hopefully that's given you a little bit of inside peek of kind of our experiences, and maybe it's inspired you to do a couple of videos. If you do, tag us, and maybe if you do a couple of videos, maybe you want to come on a future show and talk about your experience. I think that'd be very interesting to hear about someone's experience with doing video.
We could probably figure out a way to like feature other people's YouTube videos on here, right? Like show
or people, I don't know, it's the show's for you guys, right? So
that might be fun.
Yeah, it could be cool. But like I said, don't overthink it. Just start, pick something that you like to do video on, and just really just do it. I mean, it could be pretty simple, but that's just me.
I'm thinking one of these days we should do a video challenge.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Like what?
I don't want to play that.
Kind of stuff.
Just have people go out, create some short clips.
We should do a video challenge, and we should participate as well.
Yeah.
And then put it up for public vote.
Let us know in the comments if you guys are down for that. Nothing crazy, like maybe I don't know, not a very long video.
No, like a 30-second clip, something.
3 seconds.
Yeah. So
anything.
So hey guys, everybody's channel description is down in the everybody's channel link is down in the description below. So go ahead and follow everyone. Next week, it's going to be on whose channel is it going to be on?
Is it me? I don't know. I keep forgetting the order.
I think
Is it
it's
me?
me.
Is it
It's Paul,
I
right?
have
Evan.
no
Evan?
idea what we'll be
Is it me?
doing.
I don't know. I don't really know.
Okay, so next week is going to be on one of the other
It's me?
co-host channel. So since we don't know yet, go ahead and follow everybody. That way you're not gonna miss
Oh, Maryland
out.
Dream Guys is in for the challenge. We
Yeah.
have one.
Oh, he's in. He's in. Let me guess. Is it going to be a drone video?
It's gonna be a
Drone
drone.
guy? I'm gonna take some drone video. I got you. I see what you're doing.
What kind of drone does this person have?
He's got a
You know.
Mavic Air 2. Mavic Air 2.
Mavic Air 2.
Mm.
Oh,
Dope.
Maryland drone
Go
guy.
share your channel, man. You should drop your channel link in these comments, by the way. Can you do
Hey.
that in the chat?
Definitely. Well, do it in the yeah.
Yeah,
Or do it
do
in the regular comments after the live
Yeah.
show's over.
Right. Okay. So
Well, for me, if you haven't liked and subscribed to Meek's Meek photos, then you're no friend of mine. And if you don't immediately go to the other 3 photographers on the show and subscribe to their channel, then don't bother showing up when it's my week.
Mine is
I'm just
taking
kidding.
hit.
I'm
Ryan
just
is-
kidding. So, I just want to say thanks again for hosting this, and it was a pleasure. And as always, I always learn something when I come on here. I'm here to teach you all, but at the same time, I'm learning things. So on that note, Evans, you're gonna write in the comments for us, hopefully, about that link thing, so I could make my links
Yeah.
worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
Gene.
I will.
So I
I will
can,
put a link in the chat soon.
So maybe my $8.16 in affiliate sales this month will jump to $10. Maybe I could treat somebody to.
You're buying drinks in 2021, man.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it for me.
I like it.
All right. Okay. Thanks, IB Shooting. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yep.
Are you on YouTube or?
Hey, if you are on YouTube, this is your chance. Just promote yourself.
Yeah.
Put your channel link below, and we are going to check out your
Promote
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Why
Yep.
not?
All right. Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and
Thanks so
I'll
much for
see you
jumping on.
guys next week on one channel. I don't know yet, so we'll figure that out.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a fight. There's gonna be a fight after we.
Oh,
go
guys, don't forget the name challenge.
and we're gonna throw out a poll.
Oh, yeah,
to name the
yeah.
show because we can't think of a name.
So if you want to be part of it, you gotta name the show. It's a challenge.
There'll be a
Okay.
poll.
So we are looking for a name for this show. So if you've been watching us or ever watched us, give us suggestion, and we're gonna throw all the names in a poll, and then allow the public to vote on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're first gonna go through and cut the list down.
Yeah.
You don't have to say that. Ernest. Okay.
I'm just saying, we're gonna come up
we've,
with all the names, and then we'll pick out a few and put them in a hat and pick
Yeah.
out one.
Right,
Right?
because if you
talked about the Brian James
put
show.
Spice Girls, we're not gonna leave that in there.
Might get us more views though. Think about it.
I know though.
We could be the Spice Boys,
Oh,
You never
man.
know.
and then we could drop the spices like that. However he did that, right?
Oh, boy.
man.
Good times.
All right then. Okay, bye guys.
Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you,
Have a
guys.
great week.
Have a great week.